All right, welcome. This is our social fabric and this is our retail space. So on my right, there is storage for all the fabric donations we're getting, and then past that is the e-commerce store, which we'll get to, but this is our retail store. You can come through. We've got our quilting cotton selection right here, which was our last featured drop. Here we've got performance knits, so all our suplex and knitwears that for athleisure wear. So first I'll start off, my name's Marianne Webb, and I'm part of an organization called Our Social Fabric. And Our Social Fabric is, well, we're in our space right now, and what we're doing is we're collecting the fabric waste within BC and selling it back out to anyone who would like to buy it for up to 75% less than you would find anywhere else. And our mandate is to have a future where no usable fabric ends up in the BC landfills. Our history is we started in 2009, and we were started by two designers. One was a set designer and one was an upcycling designer, and they both looked around and saw so much waste within Vancouver, excuse me, and they wanted to do something about it. So they started to collect all this fabric that they were seeing and putting it in a storage locker up on East Hastings. And then they would get the word out and say, we're having a sale, please come shop all of this dead stock, beautiful, unused fabric. And people would come, and what they would do then is they would drag all of this fabric out of the storage locker and put it into a parking lot. So obviously this was weather dependent. Today would be a great day. Yesterday, not so good because it was raining. But they would have these sales, and then they realized that they needed more space because there was a lot of waste. So they rented their first space up on East Hastings as well. And it was where Frog Box used to be, the shipping containers. And so they rented a space there, and that building inevitably sold. And so in 2016, we moved here. And right now I'm sitting in the Russell Hendricks building. We're located on Venables and Clark in Vancouver. And we take up 6,700 square feet of space. This space is new to us as well. So we used to be upstairs, and then we moved down and took over this space a few years ago. And then in January, just behind me on the right is a curtain, we took over all of that side for our e-commerce store. So there is a wonderful group of women that volunteer here. We have 19 volunteers, 7 paid staff, and 6 paid staff and 7 board members. I guess you could say that sustainable and being conscientious is just part of my DNA, and it's one of my core values. And I honestly, truly believe in what we're doing here. We're making a huge impact. To date, we've saved 310, we started calculating in 2017, but we've saved 310 tons of fabric from the local landfill, which equates to the size of a blue whale. It's a huge dent we're doing, and it feels good to be part of an organization that is making a brighter future for us.